So cooking for me started at a very young age. I was about 12 and my mom would let me come in the kitchen and help her make stuff, and one of the things that I really remember her teaching me was cook and clean as you go. It definitely makes the end process much easier. We used to watch the cooking channels all the time and try to get new recipes and just try to find new things to make and just have a lot of fun with it. And it's definitely been one of those bonding times through my life that I've really enjoyed. And even now that I'm married and moved away, it's still something we call each other on the phone about and trying to figure out what are we going to make for dinner, or what are we going to do for this, or what are we going to make for that. And it's just been one of those loves of my life that I wanted to continue to get better at and try new things. So tonight I'm going to just share a piece of that with you and make some yummy cake mix cookies. In this demonstration, I would like to show you how I share my hospitality with others through my love of cooking. Today I'm going to make for you Devil's Food Cake mix cookies. We'll just need the box cake mix, a stick of slightly melted butter, and 1 egg. You can use any kind of cake mix you want. I like the chocolate one, is the one I prefer the most. Just use a regular cake mix. Nothing to it really. It's a really easy recipe and it's also really good. It makes about 12 to 15 cookies, depending on how big or small you make them. Just add the butter right in and also the egg. I just use a fork and mix it up really well. It takes a little bit to get everything mixed up all together, but once it gets all mixed together, you're going to make about 2-inch round balls and roll them in powdered sugar. Okay, now I have it all mixed together, and I'm going to use this cookie scoop here and make the cookie balls and roll them in powdered sugar and place them on the baking sheet. It's really simple. You just use the cookie scoop here and it makes a perfect round ball. You can use whatever size you want or just a spoon. It doesn't have to be the cookie scoop. It just kind of makes my life a little easier. Just roll it in the powdered sugar and place it on the baking sheet. And just keep going until they're all finished. After they're done baking, it makes a nice little crinkly top on the cookie with all the powdered sugar, and it looks really cool. It's not necessary, but I really like to drizzle white chocolate over the cookies. Just a nice little something extra I like to add to them. There are also a lot of different cake mixes you can use to make these. I've tried the strawberry ones before for Valentine's Day, and I put white chocolate chips in them, and they were really good. There's also a funfetti cake mix that's also really good, and I like to roll those in just regular white sugar and bake them as well. Okay, so you'll just finish the rest of the mix like so and bake them at 350 for 7 to 8 minutes until they're nice and crinkly on top. Okay, so they're all ready to go. We're going to go ahead and put them in the oven at 350 degrees for 7 to 8 minutes. Okay, they're ready to come out, so I'm going to go ahead and pull them out. They're nice and crinkly on top. It's the way we like them. So we'll just go ahead and let them sit in the pan for a couple minutes so they can set up. If you take them off too soon, they tend to get all gooey and they kind of just make a mess on you. So it's good just to let them set for a little bit, and I like to transfer them to a plate or a platter, just depending on what you're using them for. I like to take them over to people, and especially when they're warm, they're nice and yummy. And I also, like I've mentioned before, it's really good if you melt the white chocolate and just drizzle that over them. That's really good. And so now the best part comes when we get to try them out. So which one do I want to try first? We'll try this little guy. Nice and warm. Yep, pretty tasty. Hope you guys are enjoying them too.